Morning! Welcome to a new vlog! Helena's just getting ready before we head out. Bright and early today. We got up about 7 o'clock. Well, I'm lying. Helena got up a bit earlier. I got up about 20 minutes ago. She is brushing her teeth. And in case you didn't watch last week, we got engaged. It still feels weird to say, doesn't it? So if you want to hear that story, then just pop over to last week's vlog, and towards the end of last week's vlog, and you'll be able to find out how I did it. But today we are off to Paris, but first we need to go and get our breakfast, our free breakfast from Cafe Hyperion. So that's why we're up so early. We've got to be outside of Hotel New York, the front entrance, at 9:30 to pick up the bus. Oh dear. It's raining. We did look at the forecast and we saw that it was raining. But, you know, weather could change, so we were hopeful that it wasn't going to. So Helena's just popping back to change her coat. She might have to put on the rain mac.
Yay, the rain kind of stopped.
So we're in Disneyland Park. We got in for about 8:20, which surprised me because I thought they would hold everyone off till 8:30. But yeah,
I think you're allowed in a bit earlier, I just can't go on anything while the shops aren't open.
Yeah. And then we're going to go for our breakfast. But we walked past the spot that I asked yesterday.
We'll never be able to
this
walk
morning.
the other way now.
I know, because I always said that every time we come into Disneyland Paris Park we walk to the right. But now we're always going to have to go to the left. To the left, to the left. Look at the castle. So even though you can get in, they hold you at the entrance to each land. So they hold you before the castle, hold you before Adventureland, hold you before Frontierland, hold you before Discoveryland. And they're off. They're out the starting gates and they're heading over to Buzz Lightyear, and then some over to Hyperspace Mountain, and then we got Cafe Hyperion that's coming in a close second.
I'm sure that'll be the top.
We just took some photos in front of the castle, which we'll insert. So we've only reached 5 times on Hyperspace Mountain.
I know.
Orbitron's working. That's been refurbed. You know what else is probably going to be open? Indiana Jones. Oh, hopefully we manage to get on it tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, that would be amazing if we got on it. I'll have to double check the app, see if...
We've got these Christmas shows to watch as well.
Oh no. Overload. Overload.
In Paris.
So this is like the, was it 3rd or 4th different time we've tried?
Yeah.
And it was the best one. Although we
right
were here
opening.
Before the park properly opened.
So quiet.
So quiet.
Took 5 minutes.
Yeah. And we're here now with our breakfast. So.
Bon appetit.
Yeah. And we've got a Christmas programme that we're going to have a look through. See what we can get done tomorrow. So here in Cafe Hyperion, it's no longer Star Wars Rebels. It's Christmas cartoons. So just been looking through the programme, we're very excited. We've just realised that we don't need to leave the parks until 5:15 tomorrow to set off for 5 o'clock, because I booked the latest Eurotunnel possible, 10:20. We've got Disney's Christmas Parade, which is going to be on at 11:50 tomorrow. Well, it's on today as well, but we're in Paris today. And then in the studios, oh, it's upside down. In the studios, we've got Mickey's Christmas Big Band. So we're going to go either 12:55 or 1:50. And then there's this thing, Surprise Mickey. We're not sure what that is. Oh, there's this as well. Back in the Disneyland Park, Let's Sing Christmas, which is happening here. And it's official, I checked the app. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril. It's no longer closed for refurbishment. 10 o'clock till 10 o'clock. So hopefully we'll get that tomorrow as well. But now we need to head to New York Hotel. Oh, I was trying to get the Orbitron going, but then it's stopping now. Out into the rain. Away you go, camera. So the sign says that it's outside and then to the left. Here we got the vouchers. They're a bit like the ones you used to get for dining.
For your dining, yeah.
There's a bus there, and then this says this is the Paris City Vision pickup point. So we think this is it. So a bit of a change of plan. We've been put on this one. New for winter. Hashtag best photos tour. 1 hour walking tour. But it means that we don't go inside the Eiffel Tower, unfortunately. Helena's just freaked out about losing her phone and I'm holding it in my hand.
I thought that was your phone.
So yeah, so it's a bit different. So this is what we're going to go and watch tonight in the studios. Goofy's Incredible Christmas. Just had to be Goofy as well, didn't it? We've composed the social media post. I'm gonna let everyone know. Yeah, it's gone. About to arrive into Paris, so we need to use our headphones. Number two for English. Very jazzy music playing. You see the Eiffel Tower peering up over the top of the trees. Look at this jogger. He doesn't care.
Which film was the speech to them? Comments. Pop your answer in comments.
Are we not telling them then? Okay, I'll tell you in 3, 2, 1. Da Vinci Code. Here we have the Louvre. Started as a fortress, then became a palace. Then it became a museum after the French Revolution. The bridge we just crossed was made from remains from the Bastille, the prison. It's a good job I'm not driving around here. There's no lines on the floor. I wouldn't know where to go. Quite a lot of traffic today and also quite a lot of police around because President Trump is in Paris. We got a great view on the bus today. Disney store! So this is the fancy district. Lots of shops and restaurants. You'd find personal shoppers. You even get complimentary, what was it? Champagne in some of the places.
Yeah, like personal shopper.
journalists risking life and limb just in the middle of the Champs-Elysees. Can you imagine me driving around here? Where do I go? We picked the right day to do this. Even Pirates of the Caribbean is 70 minutes.
That's crazy. It's been 5 minutes all week.
However, Indiana Jones only 20.
Yeah. Because people don't know it.
Don't know it's
Don't
there.
realise it's on.
So we've stopped in the car park in the Louvre underground, and we've got an hour now just to have a little wander, take a few photos. It's still raining,
Yeah.
but
We'll still have a good time.
c'est la vie.
Exactly.
They do warn you about pickpockets, so
Yeah.
I got my bag on the front.
Especially like touristy places like the Louvre. My friend actually, she was at the Eiffel Tower and she was just sitting on her phone and a guy came up and asked her a question of the directions, and as she went to answer the guy, another guy swiped her phone and then they ran off. So they're like very skilled at it.
Yeah. So we've just come up the escalator. There's a McDonald's up there, and then there's a few
I did
shops.
say that was the first restaurant. He said there's lots of places to eat.
Yeah. It's quite tricky to find your way out of this place. It's like a shopping centre. We're just following the signs that say sortie. A biento.
Let's get back.
The Carousel de Louvre. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Here we are on the streets of Paris. There's another McDonald's. So we're in the gardens.
You recognise that?
The famous triangle. The glass triangle. There it is. Musée du Louvre.
Sorry, we're on this camera. It's
Yeah.
still raining.
It's really raining. So we don't have much choice. We gotta bring out this one. We're gonna take some Insta pictures. That's some line to get in. It's going all the way along there. And then zigzagging. Not sure how well this camera's going to pick it up, but you can see the Eiffel Tower over there.
Quick pit stop at the Louvre.
Yeah, we decided to come back in the Carousel
Really hard.
de Louvre. We saw the entrance to the Louvre.
Got a few pictures.
Yeah. Restaurants. There's a McCafe.
There is a bit of tea.
You can wear my hat, you can have my coat, you can leave my hat, it's yours. When you're in Paris, you get an English breakfast tea from the McCafe.
Only because it's raining.
We've picked these weird chairs. They're quite comfy, but they're really far back, and I'm miles away from Helena.
I don't have an armrest this time.
It looks like you're driving then, because that's, yeah, you haven't got an armrest. Bad chairs. Bad chairs. We're on the normal
This
ones.
is like our day in Paris so far. Rain.
We've seen the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, and these bad chairs. We were definitely just in the background of a news channel here in France.
Literally, we were like, I walked really slow as well. I was like,
There's somebody being interviewed in the middle of the Carousel de Louvre.
but we walked like right up like her.
Should have been vlogging, shouldn't we?
I was gonna do something, then I thought, oh no, I don't get it.
Yeah, leave it. So we are heading back to the bus. Next stop is the River Cruise.
I should have gone. If I had my ring on, I should have like been in the background.
Just flaunting it. These look really similar to the river cruise that I took Helena on for our birthday a few years ago.
You do treat me well, don't you?
I'll just quickly film it now because it's raining still outside. There's the Eiffel Tower. And I went, where is it?
I said to Martin, see the Eiffel Tower? He's like, no. I was like, just turn to your left a bit.
Just found some quick cover just to show you the Eiffel Tower. It's right next to where we're getting on the river cruise. We can't resist getting a Nutella waffle before we go on.
Would they be as good as the ones in Bruges?
Yeah.
And where else did we get one?
Stockholm. This looks ginormous.
It does. Probably got one to share.
Ooh, look at that waffle.
Just break.
Careful now. Don't drop it on the floor. Celebratory waffle. Is it good? We're going on the boat.
In London for two.
Yeah. It's the same company. So I think these are like what we had when we went to the ABBA Museum. You hold them up to your ear and tells you what's happening. Then you got the sound there. That's probably for languages. You can also connect your phone to the audio guide. So that's just on the Wi-Fi. Then it comes up. Bateau, select your nationality. Select your language. English. Start cruise with commentary. We'll start soon. That's cool. Although I am only on 35%, so I might have to go for the old-fashioned approach. This is the route that we're going to take. So we're going to go that way first. So we'll go to the right first. And then back round to the beginning.
A melody that plays like a symphony to France. Because if Paris is a city, it is also the embodiment of a nation. Paris, city of history. Paris, city of art. City of romance.
Oh, he's not talking.
He was.
Oh, right. Go on, he's hung up. So we're actually sat inside at the minute, but there's this camera, and this must be from the bridge. Shows you what we're heading towards. We might have to brave the elements and go upstairs. A few people have gone upstairs, so we've been able to move seats. We can actually see a lot more now at the windows. Helena's just been up though, said it's a nice view.
We'll go up there in a bit. Well, we can't see you because it's still raining.
Yeah.
Sur la droite du bateau avec les deux grandes horloges, c'est la gare d'Orsay qui a été construite en 1900. A museum dedicated to the art of the second part of the 19th century.
This is l'Institut de France. We're braving it, we're going upstairs. Oh, I'm glad we came up here. Notre Dame Cathedral. They once thought of it as an eyesore.
Really?
But, yeah, so they said on the commentary. Oh, that's amazing.
Bob for a selfie, guys.
We were saying it feels like you're going much faster than when you were downstairs. Bit like Big Ben doing some restoration work.
What a magical trip. Oh my gosh.
So after this, myself and Helena are going on a 1 hour walking tour.
And I think we're the only people on it. If I heard the guy correctly, he said just you two, because the rest are doing the Eiffel Tower and we're doing like a walking tour.
We're doing hashtag best pics.
Apparently we get really good photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just us doing it.
You are supposed to get the option to choose which one you do, but I don't know. It's just we ended up on this one.
Maybe they knew we were vloggers.
Yeah.
And they want to do the Instagram pic one.
But we're still enjoying it. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's still amazing. I mean,
still see Notre Dame in the background there.
I'm in Paris, so I can't complain, can I?
So we've now reached the end of the route. We're turning back. We'll get a view of everything from the other side now. I lied. We're not going back that way. We're going back this way. Beanie and Butch sailing down the Seine in France. We're Beanie and Butch sailing down the Seine in France. Helena just thought what I thought. I thought I better film that because it looks important.
You don't have our audio guide up here.
I haven't got my audio guide. What a beauty! It's getting windy up here. We just took a few photos, so we'll insert them now with the Eiffel Tower behind. I'm a big James Bond fan, so this is also known for Mayday in A View to a Kill. Roger Moore chasing her up the Eiffel Tower and then her jumping off the top. The end of the river cruise. Saw some nice sights there, didn't we? I can't get over the Eiffel Tower. It's just there. Right there. Can reach out and touch it.
So we think we're going to leave this vlog here because
we got a lot of clips, yeah. So join us next week because we'll have the walking tour and then we'll be going back into Disney and then Chuck Waggon's Cafe. So yeah, join us next week for a new video. Bye!